Hey there, fellow viewers. It's Toothy Animation again, and today I'm putting Big City Dreams, Spaceation under the microscope. This 2024 Disney TV movie had a lot of promise, but ultimately left me underwhelmed and frustrated. So, let's set the scene. The Green family is preparing for a vacation, except for Nancy, who's being, well, Nancy. Bill reveals their final delivery is already on the way, and the kids are pumped for a road trip. However, Cricket has a different idea. He wants to go to space. Bill shoots down this notion, calling it reckless, but Cricket refuses to give up. Cricket enlists the help of Gwendolyn, a big tech employee, who reveals a luxurious space hotel. The catch? It costs a whopping $10 million per night. Despite this, Cricket convinces her to take him, promising it'll be quick and easy. However, things quickly spiral out of control when the farm puts malfunction, and Bill discovers their true intentions. In a desperate bid to salvage the trip, Cricket lies and tells Bill they spared no expense. The family blasts off into space, with Bill initially impressed by the simulation's realism. However, once they arrive, things take a turn for the worse. The gravity is turned back on, making Bill nauseous, and he mistakes the airlock for the exit. In a worse twist, Bill ends up floating in space, where he's rescued by Pauline Void. Meanwhile, back on the ship, Cricket reveals the truth to Bill, causing him to freak out. In the chaos, Alice's notebook and Tilly's lead disintegrate, prompting complaints from the disgruntled siblings. Back in space, Cricket tries to cheer Bill up with a lackluster song about space exploration. However, their merriment is short-lived, as they fly straight into a field of trash asteroids. Luckily, Bill's quick reflexes allow them to narrowly avoid catastrophe. As they attempt to fly away, however, they encounter a new problem, a clogged thruster filled with space debris. In a desperate move, Alice and Tilly release Colleen from her cryo chamber, only for the farm puts to launch an attack in the ship. However, Colleen prioritizes completing the mission and sends the crops in the pod instead. The ship eventually makes its way to the space hotel, where they meet the enigmatic Rainy. Cricket and Bill's relationship reaches a boiling point, as they argue over Cricket's reckless behavior and Bill's overprotectiveness. Just as they are at odds, the hotel is destroyed by an asteroid, giving the Greens little choice but to escape on their own. As they fly back to Earth, the family begins to discuss their next vacation plans, singing a tune about it. And that's where the movie ends. As for my opinion in the movie, I think it's a bullshit of a movie. Here are some reasons why. 1. It feels like an elongated episode rather than a full-length movie. 2. The songs are incredibly annoying, cringeworthy, and cheesy. 3. The characters are all jerks, and Cricket is particularly insufferable in this film. 4. The movie's poor quality is reflected in its 85% Rotten Tomatoes score. 5. The animation is lazy, especially when it comes to the stick figure versions of the family dancing. 6. It's a god-awful Disney original movie that I can't stand. I hope you enjoyed my rant about this terrible TV movie. Thanks for listening, and stay safe and have a good day.